Welcome to the Create a New You show, helping you to do better, go further, have greater, feel exceptional, and improve the quality of your life. Here is your host. I am The Sharonda.
Hi, I am The Sharonda. Welcome to the Create a New You show. Today we are talking about domestic violence. For those of you that have experienced domestic violence, this show is going to resonate with you. For those of you that are going through it, you're going to get some help, some information for some help today. And for those of you that have never experienced domestic violence, thank God for you. I'm so happy that you were blessed to never have dealt with this sort of thing. All right, so today I have Cynthia Bennet. Yes. She has joined us today. She is going to share with us what her organization is and what it does and how it helps people. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Sharonda, for having me.
Now tell us, what is the name of your organization?
The organization is This Journey Ministries. It is a 501c3, and what we deal with women and children who are domestic and sexual assault survivors. We talk about the different training workshops as far as the different types of abuse, the cycle of abuse, how to identify it, how to report it. We teach them about getting out of situations safely. We also deal with that. We go into shelters. We do workshop with shelters. We partner with other shelters as well, and we do workshop with women about abuse, how to identify, to help them make more informed decisions and to give them the power back, because when you're in an abusive situation and you've been abused mentally and physically and verbally and all those other types, you tend to feel like you're powerless. And so what we do, we don't babysit, we give you the information so you can regain your independence back. And so that's what This Journey Ministry, the organization, does. And the reason why we call it ministries, people, are thrown off a little bit. Ministry is just another word for work. This journey work. It is the work. And we've been doing it since for 14 years now. And I just love it. I have helped so many women that come and help others, when they reach back and help others, because abuse is contained. It's not contained, as I say. It crosses all boundaries. It doesn't care if you're black, white, rich or poor, or educated or not.
Right.
It doesn't care. And so what we're doing, we're going to tackle this and fight this, because it is an epidemic. It is a disease. We wholeheartedly believe that the government can't fix this. This is something for the church, the body of Christ, not a denomination, but the body of Christ, to come out and to deal with and to help women and children. And also, we have men that work with us who will be mentoring the boys. And so to give a segue into why we started JADASA, the outreach piece, is we had a young lady that came to us, and my husband and I, we were trying to place her. And she was already in a crisis situation, and she had a son that was over the age of 14. Now, some shelters don't take boys over a certain age, and then some of them were full. So guess what? She couldn't get placed where she wanted to with her son. So you're not going to ask someone that's coming out of a crisis situation to part with your child.
Right.
So she went back to her abuser, and he did kill her. So the son was still without mama and daddy. And so, and with all the recent deaths alone just this year of by the hand of domestic abuse for women and children, we just said it's time for us to do something. We've talked about it long enough. It's time to do something. And that's when we came up with the initiative JADASA, which is a 3K, 5K race, which stands for Journey Against Domestic and Sexual Abuse. And what it is, we want to let the people know, whether you're in this situation or not, that we are going to be a voice if you feel like you don't have a voice. You may not even be in this situation, but I guarantee somebody that's a mother, a sister, a friend, a co-worker, a neighbor, somebody that's battling this. Because someone that's being abused, it is not contained with just the abuser and the abused. It affects the children. It affects people that know you, because it affects everybody. And so we want to just really bring this initiative to light in St. Louis, to let them know that we are going to be a voice. It's time. Abuse is not normal. It's time for us to do something. And that's the initiative we have started for this year for our first 3K, 5K race.
Awesome. So your first one.
Yes.
So Create a New You is one of your sponsors.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes.
So excited to be one of the sponsors. The 5K race is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's just a personal thing that I like to do. I like to do 5Ks, so it just was a natural fit to partner with you on this endeavor.
Awesome.
So the race itself is to generate awareness, right?
Generate awareness.
As well as funds.
As funds. And we want to get a facility in North St. Louis County, preferably meaning behind Lambert Airport. There's over 800,000 people in North County. If there's just one or two shelters, that's still not enough to deal with women. And it's not, the shelter's not going to be just for people in North County. If you're coming from north, south, east, or west, or Illinois, we just need a shelter in this area that can service the women. There should not be a time where we will have to send women across town, downtown, or across St. Charles to be placed in a facility. We need something here now to help the women. And so that's what the funds are, to raise awareness about this epidemic, to bring resources to women and children about awareness and training and how to empower them, but also to get a facility where we can get them safely out of their situation.
Awesome. All right, so we are at January Wabash Park. You might be like, why are they dealing with the sun? And it's for a reason. Because we are at January Wabash Park, which is where the race is going to be held. It's going to be on October the 8th. And the starting time is? The
starting time is, the festivities start at 8:30, but the actual race will start at 9:45. And there is a 3K race, which is 1.8 miles, and also a 5K race, which is 3.2 miles. Now, you may say, I don't like to walk. I don't want to run. You don't have to walk or run. Come out to the park. We're going to have bungee cord. We're going to have rock climbing. We're going to have kids obstacle courses. We're having live bands. We're having DJs. We're having vendors that come out to showcase services and products. We're having those. We're having food trucks out. This is just a day that what we're going to do, what we're saying is we want to celebrate the survivor for going through such a horrific experience. We want to celebrate you and give you your voice back, but then we also want to memorialize those that didn't make it, to let them know that you're not going to just die in vain. We are going to raise awareness so that others that's coming behind will have resources, will have a place to go. And so that's what this is for. We're asking everybody to come out, you don't know that you're coming out. We're going to have survivors out here. You won't identify them readily, but guess what? They know who they are. And for you to come out to support this initiative, that is a ministry of presence. Your presence will be just a ministry, because you're saying, hey, I'm here to support you. You know, I'm here to be to be a voice. And that says a lot, and it goes a long way.
Awesome, awesome. So if you are concerned about the distance, 5K, 3K, 5K is 3.1 miles, 3.2 miles, I'm sorry, and the 3K is 1.8 miles. For real, you know, by the time you go to the mall and you walk around and stuff, you've done that 1.8 for sure. Okay, so just come out. You don't have to run. You can walk, you can jog, you can skip. You know, I saw that once where these folks, they had this music and they were skipping the whole time. It was really interesting. So at any rate, just come out and support. All right, that's what is needed for this particular issue. We need support. For those of you that are involved in a relationship that is not beneficial to you, and you need to find a way out, this lady can help you. Now, what I heard you say was that you can aid in the transition.
Yes.
Help with a plan. To get out. A plan is very necessary. Not all the time is it going to be the right thing to move. Not all the time is it going to be the right thing to stay. But talk to someone, talk to her, so that she can help you determine what the best way for you to transition out of that issue, out of that situation. Sound good?
That sounds wonderful.
All right, so how's the best way to contact you?
You can contact me at 1-800-292-2145. Again, that's 1-800-292-2145. Or you can reach us by way of the website www.thisjourney.org, or you can email info@thisjourney.org. Now that is for services. However, if you want to come out and you want to participate in the race, please join us. You can register at raceforjadasa.org. Shonda has a team. Why don't you go on her team? We would love for you to come out to be a part. Just come out and show your presence, that you care, that you're supporting this initiative. We need you. We need bodies. We need you to come out in masses, because we want to make a footprint in North County to let them know that, you know, abuse is not normal, and we are here to put a stop to it, and we are going to do something. Our mantra is #do something.
Awesome. Well, all right. As always, I want you to do better, go further, have greater, feel exceptional, and improve the quality of your life. Create a new you. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Bye-bye.